yours like? It's me, Munchie, and today I have an exciting video for you guys that was very unexpected. So I ended up adopting another hamster. So the way I found this little guy was by chance. I did not want to get another hamster. I was not thinking about it, but I happened to have a spare cage at home. So the story goes that I went into work, which I do work at a pet store, and I noticed we had a cage in the back. And usually the cage in the back indicates an animal that is sick or that somebody has surrendered an animal and we have to place in the back because we have no room to place it on the floor currently. So when I went in and read the card, it said that the hamster was surrendered to us. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a hamster. Because recently we've had leopard geckos get surrendered to us or guinea pigs get surrendered to us. So having a hamster get surrendered to my store, after I was actually actively searching for a hamster for adoption, I was like, what are the chances that this guy came in like a month later? So what ended up happening was I read the card and I saw that originally the hamster was bought at Petco. It was a male hamster and it was a Syrian, and I love Syrians, so nothing against my little dwarfies. But when I saw the Syrian at my store, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get him. And the adoption fee was only $5. So I looked at his age. It said that he was 1 year old and 5 months. So that might have been around the time where the people got him. So I'm speculating that maybe he's 1 year and 7 months old, because he doesn't look that old at all for just being like a year and a half old. But first I had to convince my boyfriend that yes, I can have another hamster, because the first time when I didn't discuss with him about Hannibal, he was like, really? So I talked to him and I'm like, hey, you can name this one, just let me get this one. And he's like, fine. So I sent him a picture and I said, I was thinking of Chunky or Chunky Chip. And he looked at him and he's like, yep, Chunky. I like Chunky Chip. And I was like, yes! So technically I still named him, even though I gave him the option. But he does, he looks like a nice chunky chip that you find in a cookie, like a Chips Ahoy chunky chip cookie. That's what I pictured him. So he is home now. He is very happy. And I noticed he is a tamed hamster, so I'm very happy with that. However, I noticed that when handling him, he does not like being picked up. So you can easily place him in your hands because he'll crawl in your hands, but when you try to lift him, he freaks out. So I have a theory that maybe the people that had him before might have accidentally dropped him, because he flips out every time. I mean, if he gets comfortable with me, then maybe he will stop doing that. So I am definitely going to be careful with Chunky. I just make sure to go slow. I've been training with him just to go slow as I lift up, and if he doesn't, like it, he just jumps right out. But sometimes I get him to stay, which is nice. I think the longest I got him to stay up in my hands was, I think, about maybe 15 to 20 seconds before he just went down. So it's really tricky, because with little Missy, she's like, oh, you want to hold me? Okay, I'm totally fine, I'm cool, yeah, do whatever. But for him, not so much. But since he's a senior, I can understand he might never get over this, even with training, but at least he knows that I'm not gonna drop him. That poor thing. I really hope he didn't get dropped, but you never know with surrenders. You don't know if the person before had dropped him. And just seeing the size comparison between little Missy, which she is huge, and seeing Chunky Chip, he is super tiny. So I'm very happy that it all works out. And he likes his flying saucer. My other wheel unfortunately broke, so I couldn't put that in there because I did have an extra wheel for him. But I need to get a new wheel, but so far he just likes running around on the flying saucer, and that is kind of like a temporary wheel. So I'm definitely getting him a bigger wheel. I also want to say that I feed him KT and Oxbow. He doesn't seem to like the Oxbow pellets at all, so that's why I threw in a little bit of KT, and he seems like he's actually eating. So thank you guys so much for watching this adoption story and Meet My Hammy video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hit like to show your support, and comment down below if you would like to welcome in little Chunky Chip to the Munchkin family. He is just, oh, I just love him. And please subscribe if you would like to see more content from me, and just to follow along with my pets and my journey. So thank you guys for everything, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time, and think adoption first, all right? Bye-bye.